Hello, Sunrise families. This is Christina Pierre and Matt Manier, and we just want to talk to you briefly about how to read your child's schedule. We are very excited that your child will be coming to Sunrise either in person or virtually very soon, and we will have a lot more information coming out to you, but this short video will just be about the schedule. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is just an overall understanding of how school will work. And so during all of quarter one, it will be day one classes. And then notice during quarter two, it will be day two classes. Okay, so day one and day two alternates by quarter. The other thing that I want to point out right now is that the first half of the quarter will be periods 1, 2, and 3 only. So your child will have only their first 3 classes during the first part of the quarter. And then the second part of the quarter will be periods 7, 8, and 9. And then we repeat that pattern again, notice, during quarter 2. Okay, next, Matt's going to show us how that would look in a student schedule.
So let's say that I'm a hybrid student. My last name is Manier. And so I am a student that's going to be coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. My first day of school, because I'm an M, is going to actually be September 15th. But now I have my schedule in front of me and I want to know what's happening here. So I look at period 0 and I see that my advisory teacher happens to be Miss Martin. This is not an actual class, but because we don't have advisory the way that we've had it before in the past, we did want to ensure that students had a touch point with a staff member that they'll have as a teacher in most cases. And so Miss Martin will do things like check in with me, make sure that I'm doing well, make sure that I have some technology is all taken care of and all of that good stuff. And so they'll be meeting virtually every so often. But what I'm really looking at is if I'm coming to school or if I'm a distance learning student, I'm only for the first 20 days of the quarter really focusing on periods 1, 2, and 3. On my schedule here, I happen to have Mr. Wagner for math, I'll have Miss Triggs for literacy, and I'll have Miss Martin for language arts, third period. So when we talked about days 1 and days 2, we wanted to make sure that you all could see every class that you're going to have throughout the year. But for the first quarter, we're only going to have literacy. And then the second quarter is going to come in November. And then that's when I would switch to Miss Jacoblich for art.
Okay, and so similarly, for the second part of the quarter. So now I'm going to have my periods 7, 8, and 9 classes from October 12th to November 13th. And if I have a day 1 class, again, that'll be during first quarter. During second quarter is when I will attend my day 2 class. And so you don't need to worry about day 2 classes to start the year. If you have a class that says days 1, 2, that means it meets every day. And so you will attend that class during both quarters.
And I think that that's important to understand is because my last name is Manier, I would come to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so for period 7, I'll always meet with Mr. Clark. And so that's just, kind of get that in your head. And on the days when I'm not coming to school, Mr. Clark will have another assignment for me, something for me to do on those days when I'm not in the building.
Okay, and so this is what your bell schedule will look like. This is what the school day will look like. And so again, September 14th to October 9th, the school day is periods 1, 2, and 3, and students will have lunch in the cafeteria with their period 2 classes. Then for October 12th through November 13th, the schedule will be only periods 7, 8, and 9. And again, students will eat lunch in the cafeteria with their period 8 classes. All right, well, go ahead, Matt.
Students and parents, you're doing a great job of being flexible. You're asking the right questions. We're trying to get information out to you as quickly as possible. We want to ensure that you are safe, that you are secure, that we have everything set up for you, because we really are excited to see you, whether it's in distance or in hybrid. And if you have more questions, you can always reach out to Miss Pierre or myself.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Go Bears.